I've been doing a lot of videos and a lot of research online about what's the best carrying case for a PlayStation Portal. There's a lot of brands out there. Some of them will set you back $50 to $60. And while I absolutely do think you want to protect your investment, I think you should not be spending that much on a carrying case, depending on how you use it. I'm an adult man. If I am taking this on the road, like when I go on travel or on vacation or whatever, I'm going to be carrying it in a backpack. I'm not going to be rustling it around. I basically just want to keep my Portal screen unscathed, and I want to make sure the directional pads aren't like bent from, or the directional sticks aren't bent to one side or the other. That's all I really need. So I picked up a whopping $12.99 case on Amazon. It was a buy. I bought it last night and the Amazon guy just delivered it. I am shocked. The brand here is called, let me take this case. I mean, it's not really well packed. There's not much packing here. The brand name is actually called EJ Game. I'll post a link to it in the description below if you're interested in it. It's not an affiliate link. I don't make any money off this. I'm just throwing my 2 cents out there into a very, very heavily contested space on what's the best case you can get. To me, a case should have 2 very simple functions. One, it should have some sort of padding or some sort of rigidity to protect the entire frame of the unit. And 2, it should have a screen protector or some sort of flap or protective piece that covers the actual screen so that it doesn't get damaged. Now, this one and a lot of other carrying cases do include this easy access strap. And basically you lay your PlayStation Portal down across said strap. So when you want to pick it up, you just pull the strap and then you can grab the console. I mean, that's really, I can't believe, honestly, that there are some carrying case companies online that are touting this as like some great revolutionary idea. We have been using this in headphones for 1 billion thousand years. Anyways, so we'll talk about the case in a second. Up here, there's a little zipper compartment. You could probably put your charging cable in here. I mean, maybe a small set of earbuds if you wanted to. I probably won't use any of that because I always travel like with my carrying cables separately. But here is the Portal. Yes, there's my phone, and there's even me. Wow. All right. So you lift it up. You drop it into place, and let's see how secure it is. Okay, obviously it doesn't a little bit of travel, not bad. So it's not a complete form factor. Obviously, the price point of a whopping $12 would probably allow you to get a case that maybe doesn't wiggle as much. I can tell you from history and experience, once I set this case down, most likely like this as I slide it into my backpack, so it's sitting, so this is down towards the bottom, it's not gonna wiggle, it's fine. The screen comes down over, the protector piece comes down over the top. You could leave this little flap up for easy remove if you want. It's just gonna lay down on the screen, and there you have it. Now, there's also a Velcro piece here. If you didn't want to use that, what you could do is you could pull this all out entirely. You could set it down here. Actually, I think it's a 2-piece, isn't it? I think you use both. Let me rephrase that. Now I ripped my grip off. That's how mad you guys made me. I just ripped my grip off like a caveman. Let's do that. There you go. Still have the easy remove thing there. You flip this down and you lock it into place. There you go, done. Now, I don't know if you necessarily need this on the top to actually be Velcro down, but you could see it doesn't completely cover the screen. Obviously, it kind of butts up against the jutting out pieces here of the left and right analog stick, but it's good enough. And then you close the lid over the top. They did leave some indentations. I'm pretty sure you can see that. There are some indentations on the side such that the sticks themselves aren't resting up against the bottom of this. Another reason why I do not recommend putting anything in here. It's the weight is going to come down. It's going to put more weight on the screen. It's going to come down. It's going to put more weight on the face buttons or on these sticks. You don't want that. You want a case that's got a nice deep top to it so that when it comes down, it is not actually resting on the console at all. If it does, they did leave these indentations here for the sticks to come up. I am pushing through. I don't know if you could hear this. Can you hear me pushing down on the sticks? So if I push down firmly, I am now actually pushing in on L3 and R3. But even with my grip on and I close it, there's still, it's not resting up against it. And I like that. And that's why, again, I think some of these more expensive carrying cases are constantly kind of embellishing the fact that, you know, the screen is and the sticks aren't being touched. Even on the cheap stuff, they figured it out. This works perfectly fine for me. I am glad I did not get caught up in the hype of people spending way too much. I am glad that I'm going to be able to retire my PlayStation Portal 30th anniversary box that was my carrying case for the last couple weeks, or 2 weeks, I should say, as I went on travel. But I like this. I think this works great. Console is nice. It's protected, ready to go. And I got to put my little gripper back on, but I am ready to game. So there you have it. Quick and dirty review. Don't spend a ton of money on a case. Buy something cheap, even if it's not this. There are other bundles that include plastic cases and screen protectors and things that you may or may not be interested in. I don't think you need any of that. I think you can get away with a cheap and dirty case on Amazon like I did and protect your investment and just be smart about it. And I think you'll save yourself a lot of dough. And yeah, that's it. Thanks, guys. Take care. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.